So as you may know by now, Malika Andrews does not like black men. And she uses every chance she get on screen to remind us of that by throwing them under the bus. Case in point, she's at the draft lottery talking to Adam Silver and decides to bring Ja Morant in the gun situation up out of nowhere. The draft is not about Ja Morant. It's about all the young players and where they're going on which team. But this is how that played out.
Here with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And Adam, obviously, we are here in Chicago for what is sure to be a special night in the draft lottery, which will decide where Victor Wembanyama, a generational talent, is headed. But let's start here, because this is the second time in about 2 months that Ja Morant, the star of the Memphis Grizzlies, has been seen on social media brandishing a firearm. And before he was reinstated after his suspension last time, he flew to New York. He sat down, he met with you. What did you say to him about how much more severe it would be if he did this again?
Well, we talked.
You can tell how out of place this question is. He is stuttering to answer the question. He don't even know how to approach, because he's like, what are we talking about this for? Why would you start off the draft lottery conversation with this? You dig what I'm saying? Malika has so many cases of where she does stuff like this and just brings up stuff in the black man's past out of nowhere. She brought up the the one coach when he was getting hired for Boston. She brought up some underage drinking he did in college. And this man is like 35, 40 years old. Like, what? Like, she always does stuff like this. This is what Dr. Umar had to say about her on his Instagram. Malika Andrews is trying to replace Candace Owens on my Mount Rushmore for Negropians. There was absolutely no need to bring up Ja Morant during the NBA draft. This woman is a complete disgrace to the race. 50,000 lashes is what he said he would give her. Because she always does stuff like this and brings it up out of nowhere. It's just amazing that she never does this type of stuff to anybody white. When there's news about white folk going on, especially in sports and this, that, I don't remember hearing a people from her when Brett Favre was brought up about stealing money and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember hearing, I don't never hear Malika Andrews report on news that concerns white folk, white men that are getting in trouble, that are doing this or doing that. You know, when they have checkered past, stuff that they've done that's not good to speak on. But when it's concerning a black man, Ime Udoka, the coach that the other coach that went to Boston, as I said, when she brought up the underage drink, every time she does not fail to she goes and digs up stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if she found something you did in high school or something. She goes and digs and digs and digs and finds something on you. And the conversation doesn't even have to be pertaining to you. She'll just bring it up. You be talking about something totally different, as they were right here in the NBA draft lottery. They were talking about the draft lottery, Victor Wembanyama, where players are going, who's going where, and it's time to have a conversation about that. She goes and brings Ja Morant up out of nowhere, has the commissioner like, why was she? And brings up the gut, like, yes, we all are telling Ja Morant, yes, you are fumbling the bag on this one, brother. You're doing a horrible job at trying to keep your $200 million contract that you have, and you're doing a horrible job at other contracts that are coming at you, sponsorships and this, that, and other that are going to be falling off, that already are falling off because of the gun waving issue. Of course, that's without saying. But this was not the time or the place to bring this up. It was no reason for her to drag him into this conversation. But like I said, she finds a way to do it. Because why? It's Malika Andrews, and she cannot stand black men. I don't know what it is about her. She only dates white men, but I don't. I think she's mixed race. I don't know what it is that causes her to be like this, but y'all keep giving her a platform. ESPN loves her because they love when she talks about black men in the way that she does. I don't get it. I don't get it. But then they goofy too because they tried to remarket her to black men, but they see the numbers and that we don't like her, and then they tried to remarket her to black men, but they had rappers come on the show and all this goofy type of stuff trying to appease black men. Like, y'all thought that was gonna trick us into liking this goofy broad? Like, man, if y'all don't go get out of here somewhere, take her off the TV. I'm just saying. It's up to y'all if y'all want to keep her on there, but you're not going to get me to watch nothing she do. If she reporting on something, I'm turning it off instantly. I'm turning it off. I can't stand this chick. She is just so irritating to me. I don't even the way she talks is just very irritating. Because I know she's about to say some old goofy babble about some black man that she can find. But this Malika Andrews, man, we are used to it by now. But hey, it's your boy P Cam. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.